EliteTotalBiomes.com, and any other that you guys know your girl is always involved in. Now, today's live is going to be all about why your hair could be breaking or even so much as shedding. Now, I know a lot of you that might be stumbling upon this live, you might be new here. So let me introduce myself. My name is Crystal Williams. I am the CEO and founder of Elite Hair Care USA. I've actively helped over 500,000 women and men regain their confidence, regrow their hair, and literally grow longer, stronger, and healthier hair. So today's live is going to be called what we call a car chronicle. I haven't done a car chronicle in a long time, but car chronicles are really nice because this gives me time to give you guys really detailed information without the distraction of me reading your lives. And at the same time, I can stay on topic. But car chronicles are also a great way for you guys who are on your way to work. Maybe you're dropping the kiddos at school. Maybe you are just en route somewhere else, or maybe you're just at home or already at work, and you can be a part of the live and get this detailed information all in the same aspects. So before I even get started, I want to say good morning to everybody. Good morning to all the newbies. If you are new here, put some fire emojis in that chat for me. Some housekeeping, please double tap the screen. That tells YouTube how amazing my channel is. That tells YouTube to keep rotating my videos to people just like yourself so that they know that my channel exists. They know that your girl is out here with a purpose. I am literally teaching you guys information about how to take care of your hair, how to grow longer, stronger, healthier hair for what we call the free 99. So all I ask is that you double tap the screen to give me a thumbs up. And if you are able, go ahead and share this live with your family and friends. Share it on your social media. I'm trying to get to 600,000 subscribers. My goal, of course, is 1 million, but I can't do it without you guys. Anyway, let's get straight into the topic. Why is your hair technically breaking or shedding? Most people contribute this to, oh my gosh, my hair is breaking because it's weak, it's damaged. Right? We love to use that word, damaged hair. Oh my gosh, do we love doing that, using that word? That word damaged hair is one of our favorite words in society right now, because we assume that everything that happens to our hair means that it is damaged. It is damaged to a point that we need to go cut it off. You need to have a moment like me where you say, you know what, I'm just going to go get a micro pixie, have a great day. When that really is not the case. And I want you to rest assured that by the end of this video, you will have some more clarity on how to really remedy this problem, how to really solve the issue of your hair breaking or shedding. Now, some of you may need to go a step further. And when I say go a step further, that means that some of you may need to go and see a dermatologist. Some of you, the issue is not necessarily your hair. The issue is actually you. Some of you, the issue is not even you. The issue is not even your hair. Some of you, you're taking different medications, and those medications are contributing to the breaking and shedding factor, which is why I said some of you will need to take a step further by going to see your physician, specifically your dermatologist or the doctor who is prescribing you a ton of meds, whether it be for the heart, whether it be for your diabetes, your lupus, your thyroid. Some of you don't even know that you got some of these issues, and you need to go get a checkup anyway. So you know your girl is going to give you all that information for the free 99. Now, let me also say this before I get into the topic, and then give you guys some solutions to the topic, right? My channel, while I specialize in ethnic hair care products, my products are not tailored to just ethnic hair. They are tailored to hair in its entirety. And when I say hair in its entirety, hair has no color. Hair has no race. Hair has no creed. Hair is hair. Hair grows the exact same way for a white person that it does a black person. Hair grows the exact same way for a person who lives in Antarctica as a person who lives in Sydney, Australia. Okay, so let's just make that clear. There is no race to the information that I give. Now, sometimes the information that I give will be texture based because we all have different textures, but that doesn't mean that you are excluded because you are white. That doesn't mean you are excluded because you are black. That doesn't mean you are excluded because you're Indian. It doesn't matter. The information is the information. The back part of the information is exactly the same across the board. All right. So I just wanted to make sure that I make that clear, because I do get that question all the time, and people think that I'm giving the information only for black people. And while, yes, our moisture line, a lot of our repair products are tailored towards ethnic hair because our hair is the one that is the most easily damaged. Why? Because we do the most to our hair. it doesn't mean that the information does not belong to you. So I want you to interpret the information the way you need, spin it, flip it, do backflips, take a spirit and frontier flight to make sure that you are doing what you need to do to your hair. All right. So reason number one that your hair could be shedding or breaking, and this one is going to really resonate with my natural hair babies, right? And also those of you that are relaxed, right? One, you lack moisture. So I want everybody to put the number one in the chat. Number one, put a number one in the chat. Put a number one in the chat. I need everybody to put a number one because I want to make sure that later on, for anyone who's watching the replay, you are able to differentiate the different reasons, and you're able to now go deeper into your hair care. I give you the broad spectrum, and I want you to do the homework of going deeper. Going deeper is how you have a better understanding of your hair. Some of y'all don't even know how to wash your own hair. Shame on you. But after you watch all of my videos, it should be an easy thing. All right. So reason number one is you lack moisture. I need everybody to type in the chat, lack moisture. Lack, L-A-C-K, moisture, M-O-I-S-T-U-R-E. You lack moisture. Okay? You lack moisture. Lacking moisture doesn't mean that you need to go and intake 1 million gallons of water. That doesn't just mean that your body's dehydrated, so you need to go and now hydrate your entire body. That is not what that means. Okay? Lacking moisture isn't just internal, it's also external when we talk about the hair. Now, by a show of emojis of any sort, if you wear a lot of protective styles and you have one in right now, put an emoji in the chat. It is not to point you out. It is not to pick at you. It is not to do any of that. But I want you guys to understand what can also be the culprit to a lot of the problems that you have. And you guys know I'm very simplistic when it comes to hair care. So if you have a protective style in right now, just put any random emoji, okay? Because I know some of my watchers, some of you are more mature. It's all right. It's okay. Some of you are not so mature and you still don't know how to use your phone. So it's okay. So pick any emoji you can. But if you are a protective style that is not so protective wearer, we know that these styles are traditionally worn for longer periods of time. They are traditionally the reason why we call it hair abuse. Protective styles can be considered hair abuse. The reason why I say that, and I know y'all are like, wait, here she come with these new terms again. You know, I always come with something, right? Protective styles can be a form of hair abuse because when you get this said protective style, or when you get said protective style, you think that that protective style should stay in your head for 4 months. Absolutely not. I know you paid the braid girl $277 to get these butt length braids, but you did not pay $277 for it to stay in for a total of 16 weeks. There is no reason for it. No style should be in your head for a maximum of anything over maybe 8 to 10 weeks. And even then, you're pushing it. No protective style should be in the head more than about 8 to 10 weeks. And again, I say it, you might be just pushing it even then. Protective styles do not give the hair the space to breathe. Remember, the follicle thrives off of blood flow, but it also thrives off of oxygen. It thrives off oxygen. Now, by a show of words, if you've ever heard of a person or seen a person with gold teeth, we're going to go back in the day now. Some of y'all might be too young to understand. But gold teeth back in my times of life, of when I was in school, the 90s era, the 2000s era, gold teeth was a way of showing, you know what I'm saying, you that person. You got that money, you a dope boy, you know what I'm saying, you want to be cute, you got your asymmetrical body, we're going to go back to the 80s too, you got your open face with your tracksuit on, yes, right. So if you ever had a gold tooth, what happens when you cover a really healthy tooth with a gold tooth?
Message on your phone from Yano. Emoji sparkling heart. Sparkles emoji Smith.
What happens? Decay. You know why? Because the tooth ends up decaying, dying, because you are covering it with something that is depleting the oxygen and not allowing oxygen to get to it. The same thing happens with hair. If you notice, all these different things are connected to something that gives blood flow to your body. So if you cover it, what happens to it? It dies. So same thing happens with protective styles. A lot of you are already dehydrated because you're low porosity. A lot of you are already dealing with moisture issues because you are natural and low porosity. So you're already dry, and then you go and cover this beautiful dry hair up with a beautiful protective yet not so protective style that is causing what I would call hair abuse. And then you expect for this hair to thrive in an environment that it wasn't created to thrive in. So yes, protective styles cause dehydration to the strand. They can potentially cause a lot of split ends as well. The more split ends you have, the drier the hair will be. The more split ends you have, the drier the hair will be. If the hair is dehydrated, it is going to split. So one causes the other. So this is a chain reaction. And I'm not just saying it's only protective styles, because there's other things that cause dehydration. But one causes one problem, and then it leads like a domino effect. So you have this beautiful protective style in. Let's back up. Your natural and low porosity. Okay? That's the starting point. That's a natural part of your hair. That's nothing that you can do to change. You are low porosity. That's what you got. That doesn't mean it's damaged. That's just what you got. You now go and you put this beautiful head of braids on that natural low porosity hair. Now, the braids is not the problem. It can cause the problem. So now you put the braids in and you leave these set braids in for about 12 to 16 weeks, because you're trying to stretch your dollar. You feel like that $275 that you pay for these braids is efficient for you to say that I'm going to now mess up 5 years worth of hair growth. I'm giving y'all the truth right now. For $275, you said that I'm willing to risk 5 years of hair growth just because I need to make sure that I don't have to do my hair for another 5 months. So now those braids that you have had in for 5 months have now dehydrated the hair even more. Then when you go and take out said braids, you now have your hair out. It's now time to treat your hair. And you think that one wash day is going to change life for you. Yet you've already now have increased the amount of split ends because the hair is dehydrated. The hair is even more dehydrated. And now here you go with your Elite Hair Care shampoo and conditioner. You do one wash day, you condition for 15 minutes, and you expect that hair to be absolutely amazing. It is so hydrated that it's just unbelievable. Oh my gosh, my hair is amazing. It's beautiful. I know that my hair is in a great space now because I did a wash day, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to get these same set braids for another $275, and I'm now going to wear those for another 5 months. And then after that, when your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your sister, your cousin, or even you looks at your hair one day and you say, damn, my hair is so damaged. Because of you. Because of you. Because of you. It's not in a patois. Because you do it. You have done it. It is because of you. You are the culprit. Shame on you. Now, that is one reason. Okay? So protective styles, yes, one reason. The other reason your hair lacks moisture, because it's not just my natural gals. My relaxed gals, you guys get a relaxer. You do a relaxer to then go and cover your hair up with a 60-inch bust down. We want that soft and beautiful. Yeah, I get it. And now you've created two problems. One, you've dehydrated highly porous hair. Hair that is so highly porous, it literally will shed and break on instant because it is a chemically treated style hair. Then the second problem you created now is now you ain't got no edges because you keep putting these bust downs on top of good hair and it's taking the hair away. But that's neither here nor there. That is not about today's topic. We're talking about the dehydration, the shedding, and the breaking. If hair is dehydrated, it's going to break. It is going to shed. The first telltale sign is that it's going to shed more than it would normally shed. Normal shedding is 50 to 100 hairs a day. So if you have a style in for 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks, 3 weeks, 12 weeks, 16 weeks, some of you are going 1 year. This is real. The struggle is real. I get it. But you have now created a breeding ground for shedding, one, because now all the shedding that you have not had happen is going to happen. Number two, the hair is so dehydrated that it's going to shed twice as much. And number three, once it starts to do that, you've now created a situation where you have split ends, and those split ends are going to take healthy hair with it, and you are going to prematurely start breaking and shedding more. Now, this is not to scare y'all, because you guys know Crystal wears bust downs. I get some rope twists here or there. I'm not excluded. We're women. We love style. We love to look good. We love to feel good. We love to pamper. We love to do all that. That's okay. But what is the word that I always use when I talk about these types of things? I want you guys to type in the chat the word that I always use when I say how often you can do something. How often you shouldn't do something. What is the one word, and it's only one, that I always use? And I want you guys to type it in the chat. My elite hair care pros who've been here for oh so long, you know this word. It starts with an M. It starts with an M. And I want you to use this as one of the reasons why you listen to the words that I say. Thank you. The word is moderation. Use moderation when you are doing these different things. They are not to be used as hair abuse. They are to be used as things to help you get by when you need to help you through a situation where maybe you're trying to grow the hair out slightly. Maybe your hair just needs a break. Maybe you just don't really understand your hair and you haven't learned enough from watching my over 2,000 videos to help you with your hair. Moderation is key. Moderation is key. Number two, the second reason. I need everybody to put some twos in the chat for me. The second reason, put some twos in the chat. I will give you guys some product recommendations at the end of the video and some natural solutions at the end of the video. So keep watching. But in the meantime, put a 2 in the chat. I need some 2s in the chat. While you guys are putting the 2s in the chat, just a reminder, our hair growth masterclass is coming up September the 7th, where I will be giving you guys all that I have, all that I can offer, and teaching you how to grow longer, stronger, and healthier hair. The link to the class is in the description box. No need to ask. The link to the class is in the description box. Now, for those of you that typed in the number 2, the second reason why the hair could be breaking or shedding is weak strands. Now, I want someone to tell me, how do you get weak strands? I'm coming to a stoplight right now, so I'll be able to read. How do you get weak strands? Tell me one reason, one way you can get weak strands. What's one way that you can get weak strands? Not trimming. Yes, that can weaken the strand. Too much manipulation. Yes and no. Because the hair actually likes manipulation. That means that you are manipulating and getting more blood flow. Coloring, over processing, hydration. So reason 1 can actually cause reason 2. Lack of moisture can make the strand weak. So healthy hair is described as hair that has an equal balance of moisture and strength. That is the definition of a healthy head of hair. Hair that has an equal balance of moisture and strength. So if the hair is lacking moisture, it can also weaken the strand. Now, other things that can weaken the strand, medications, because a change in the body can change the hair. Right? Trauma to the hair can weaken the strand. That would then go into over manipulation. Dehydration can weaken the strand, which goes into the lack of moisture. Things that you do to your hair on a consistent basis that's not healthy for the hair can also weaken the strand. Weak strands come from the hair missing protein or even moisture, strength or even moisture, strength or hydration. The hair is missing something, so it can weaken the strand. It's very common that that happens, right? So weak strands can be coming from lack of strength or lack of moisture. All right, I need you guys to put a 3 in the chat for me. Reason number 3, your hair could be, the reason your hair could be shedding or breaking. Reason number 3, I need you guys to put some 3s in the chat for me. Put some 3s in the chat. And while you guys are doing the 3s, if I'm giving you some good information for the free 99, put some fire emojis for me, please. Also, the people that are just coming in, don't forget to double tap that screen. Double tap the screen so that we can get the thumbs up. It's over 100 of you on the live right now. So that means that there should be at least 100 thumbs up. It's free. It don't cost you anything. Don't be a scumminer. Don't be a window shopper. Don't be a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to classify you as a hater. Double tap the screen. Right? Okay. Reason number 3, that the hair could be weak. The hair could be breaking or shedding is scalp neglect. Now, by a show of comments, I want everyone to type the words scalp neglect, scalp abuse. Either or will work. Scalp neglect, scalp abuse. They're all the same. I want you to type the word in because when you type it, you learn it. Scalp neglect, scalp abuse. Scalp neglect, scalp abuse. Ooh, that is a nice Lincoln. See, my ADHD just kicked in. I said, ooh, that's a nice Lincoln. Scalp neglect, scalp abuse. I'm going to make this one statement and I'm going to sum it up really fast. You cannot have healthy hair if you do not have a healthy scalp. I've never seen someone have an amazingly healthy body and their heart is not healthy. So you cannot expect to have amazing hair if your scalp is being neglected or abused, or your body is being neglected or abused, because scalp is what? Skin. Scalp is where all of the nutrients, everything you put in your body, that is where it goes, into the skin, which is also known as scalp. So if you don't have a healthy scalp, how can you expect to have longer, stronger, and healthier hair? How can that work? How do those two even go together? How do you even put them in the same sentence? Oh my gosh, y'all, my hair is the healthiest that it's ever been, yet your scalp looks like unfertile soil. I like to use the flower pot as the analogy for this because I like to give analogies so that you guys have an understanding of what I'm saying. Because I know sometimes the information can go right over your head. If you want your sunflowers to grow really, really pretty, you want your hydrangeas to be really nice, you want your tulips to bloom, you want those beautiful red, yellow, pink, orange, and purple roses. Can you have soil that's tainted, that's full of weeds, that's dehydrated, that isn't strong, and expect those flowers to bloom and be so beautiful that you can take them to your next home and garden show and win first prize? I don't think so. So if the soil is not good, the soil is full of weeds, it's not being tamed, it's not being cleaned, it's not being prepped, it's not being fertilized, it's not being watered, it is not getting anything that it needs, then how do you expect the flower to grow? So now we're going to put that in respects of hair. If your scalp is not being tamed, your scalp is not being groomed, you are not fertilizing your scalp, you're not watering your scalp, meaning your scalp is not getting any hydration, you are dehydrated internally, then how do you expect your hair to survive? I like to use sarcasm because sarcasm is what gets people's attention. A healthy scalp is going to push out healthy hair. An unhealthy scalp, a dehydrated scalp, is going to give exactly what you gave. Dehydration, unhealthy, untamed, weak, not strong, needs help, needs something, needs love, needs you to actually care about it the way you care about that man who don't care about you. Yes, your scalp needs it. Yes. Right? So we are going to work on making sure that our body is healthy so that our scalp is healthy. Now, I'm going to give you guys some recommendations and somewhat solutions for all three of the things that I just mentioned. Before I do that, I want to see who's been paying attention. What was reason number one why your hair could be shedding or breaking? What was reason number one? Just type it in. I'll look at it when I stop. What was reason number one? Hold on, guys. Hello?
Airtime calling today for each place on the schedule. Do you have a moment?
Yes. Actually, could I give you my boyfriend's number for you to call him and schedule it?
Okay.
It's
What is the number, ma'am?
813. Sorry, you guys. Thank you. Reason number one was lacking moisture. What was reason number two? What was reason number two? Why the hair could be shedding or breaking? We're doing a review. What was reason number two? What was reason number two? Why could the hair be shedding and breaking? Reason two. We are fully aware that I am driving, sweetheart. We are aware. You are telling us that we can see the window moving. As you can tell, I'm not in tune with what you guys are writing. I'm now sitting, I'm literally moving at literally 3 miles an hour in my kids' school. Reason number two is lack of strength. Lack of strength. Call United Air Temp. They're trying to schedule to come back to the house. Lack of strength. What's reason number three, which we just literally said? What is reason number three? Let me help you. What is reason three? Scalp abuse. Perfect. Scalp abuse. Oh, that's so cute. You pushing the mom and the 3 babies in a thing. Listen, the security at my kids' school is living lavish, honey. This man's driving a Maserati. You are the security guy at the school. You are driving a Maserati. Yeah, sir. What company did you, you must own the security company. You look like it. Yeah, you do. He is just working to stay busy. Ain't that nice? Ain't that nice? Okay. Ain't that nice? Yes, baby. Black man too. Mind you, my kids go to school where you can count how many African American children on 2 fingers, not on 2 hands. Amen. Love it. But scalp abuse. Scalp abuse. Perfect. So now that we've figured out all three. 1, lack of moisture. 2, weak strands. 3, scalp abuse. How do you fix these things? How do you work on these things? What can you do to help you with these things? So let's start with lack of moisture. 1, if you're low porosity, you need to be utilizing a deep conditioning mask and a processing cap with a hooded heated dryer. There is no way to add moisture to the hair without it. You can also use a steamer rather than a dryer with a processing cap. And you can still put your conditioner on, but the cuticle needs to be opened. So you can use the Moist Me 24 Karat Mask. You can use the Moist Repair Conditioner. If the hair seems to be lacking both strength and moisture, you can use our Bio Deep Fortifying Mask. Any one of those will work. Now, if you're coarse textured and low porosity, please don't even try it. You need to make sure that you are using the Moist Me 24 Karat Mask. None of the other products are going to hydrate you enough. Coarse textured hair is the most disrespectful wire style hair on the planet. It is the most resistant hair. It's not unreal. It's just the way it is. Hold on, y'all. So I can't actually type the products because I'm actually in drive mode on my phone where I can't type anything. Only thing I can do is talk. So if someone could type in the chat for me, to help with the lack of moisture, you can use the Moist Me 24 Karat Mask. You can use the Bio Deep Fortifying Mask. You can also use the Moist Repair Conditioner. For lack of strength, weak hair, right? Lack of strength, weak hair. Can everybody hear me? Hey. All right. So I'm thinking at this moment that everybody can hear me now. Yes, good. All right. So as I was saying, before the live went to wherever it went to, my phone does not work over there at my daughter's school. I don't know why. Anyway, one, for lacking of moisture. Like I said, if you're coarse textured and low porosity, your only fail safe to this is going to be the Moist Me 24 Karat Mask. Okay, if you are just low porosity and not coarse textured, you can use the Moist Me 24 Karat Mask. You can use the Moist Repair Conditioner. You can also use the Bio Deep Fortifying Mask. Bio Deep Fortifying Mask. Okay, now number 2, which is the lacking strength, weak strands. If you are lacking strength or your strands are weak, your first fail safe right now is going to be a protein treatment. Protein, because weak strands lack strength. If they lack strength, they will also lack moisture. So how you combat that is you need to strengthen the strand first. So I only offer what we call a professional grade protein treatment. I don't do silk proteins. I don't do none of that foolishness. I'm a cosmetologist first. When a client comes to me and says, hey, my hair is shedding and breaking, their strands look weak, I can tell their strands are weak by just the way the hair is moving and grooving. My first thing is a Repair RX protein treatment. I don't do nothing else. I do a protein treatment first, because I can tell the difference between hair that's dehydrated and hair that's just really weak. If you are also one who likes to do moisture, you can also run into what we call moisture overload. When you have moisture overload, the hair is now just expelling nothing but moisture. It's doing nothing. It is limp. It is just lifeless. Yes, it's moisturized, but it's so moisturized that it is not literally doing anything. That strand also needs to be strengthened. Okay, so if you are weak strand, moisture over. If I'm back and I want to make sure you guys can hear me, let me know. Can everybody hear me? It's very frustrating when it freezes, so I know. Yes, good. So as I was saying, the Repair RX protein treatment is your only strengthener that is going to be the first thing you do. Okay? If you are weak strands, the Repair RX is the first thing you do. Then you have to rehydrate the hair. See, this is where a lot of you go wrong. When you do your protein treatment, you have to rehydrate the hair with either the Bio Deep Fortifying Mask, the Moist Me 24 Karat Mask, or the Hair Repair Conditioner, or the Bio Boost Conditioner, or the Moist Repair Conditioner. But you need to rehydrate the hair because too much protein can cause bigger problems. So make sure that when you do the Repair RX protein treatment, you then follow up with a moisture or a rehydration conditioner. You cannot do one without the other. That is how professional protein treatments are made to work, because they are raw protein on the hair. Now, number 3, for those of you that have neglected your scalp, you have caused scalp abuse. If you are one of those people, you need to get your scalp in order. The Soothe and Balance pre-treatment and pre-poo is going to be your bestie. Why? Because you need to get the blood flowing. You also need to help with that scalp congestion that you are acting like doesn't exist. The Soothe and Balance is also filled. It's jam-packed with zinc. Zinc is amazing for anyone who's dealing with autoimmune issues such as high blood pressure, lupus, thyroid disease, diabetes. Any autoimmune issue that you have affects the blood. If it affects the blood, it will affect the hair. The Soothe and Balance is high in zinc. Zinc is actually one of the minerals that is amazing for people who are dealing with autoimmune issues. So that Soothe and Balance is going to help with the hair. Outside of that, the Soothe and Balance is going to be used on your wash day. But on your not wash days, you need to be using either the Bio Boost Serum, the Super G Vital Growth Serum, or the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. The serum usage is going to depend on the problem that you're also dealing with outside of your scalp abuse. Alopecia, you're going to be using the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. Stagnated growth, you're going to be using the Vital Serum, which is the Super G Vital Growth. Weak strands, weak hair, weak scalp, weak you, Biotin Boost Serum. Now, everything that I just gave you guys are products that we carry over on Elite Hair Care USA. But because I'm so happy that all of you guys stayed in the live with me, you can actually save 40% off today by just going to the website, grab whatever it is that you need. Everything in regards to shampoos and conditioners are 40% off. That's including the Repair RX protein treatment. That's including all of our shampoos, all of our conditioners, all of our leave-in conditioners. That's including the Soothe and Balance. Again, that's including the hair masks. That's including the leave-in conditioner. All of the different products that I mentioned, for all 3 of those products are 40% off on our website. By going to EliteHairCareUSA.com, all you got to do is add it to your cart. No code is needed. I try to get away from the codes. The codes are aggravating. Can you use the serum too much? Not necessarily, no. The only time you'll use the serum too much is if you are relaxed like me and you're using the Goddess Hair Repair Serum. It's going to make the hair oily. It's made to attack alopecia. It's made to attack those acute issues like that. And it's going to really attack those issues. The water-based serums, you can use those once a day, a couple drops. You don't need a lot. On any of our serums, a little goes a long way. And once you apply it, you need to be massaging it in, because the hair needs, this hair and the scalp needs that manipulation for it to absorb. So no, you cannot use them too much. The only time you use them too much is when you're too heavy-handed, or it's not suitable for your hair type and texture. Those of you who want more information, who want to learn more information, you guys know your girl gives all the goods for the free 99. I am holding a hair growth masterclass where I will be teaching you how to grow longer, stronger, and healthier hair. My phone is about to freeze, you guys. If it freezes, just sit tight for 1 second. I'm going to what we call a dead zone. But for those of you that want to learn how to grow your hair longer, stronger, and healthier, Join me in our hair growth masterclass September the 7th at 4 p.m. It is a Sunday. I try to do classes on Sundays because I know that that is the time that most of us are down. Most of us are at home. Most of us are enjoying our family and friends. Okay, so Sunday, September 7th at 4 p.m. is the hair growth masterclass. To get registered for the hair growth masterclass, the link is in the description box of this video. Okay, so you can get registered for the hair growth masterclass by simply going into the description box of this video, clicking the link, and getting registered. There are 3 tiers to that class. The 3 tiers to that class. Tier 1 includes just access to the class, just the basic access, and also access to the replay for the class. You can watch the class over and over again. For those of you that might miss the class, usually I don't offer replays on my classes, but for this class there is replay access, but you have to be a part of the class. This will not be taught on YouTube. This class is 2 hours of information teaching you how to get your hair healthy, how to grow your hair longer, how to make your hair stronger. Some of you don't even know how to wash your hair, so you definitely need to be in this class. So tier 2 of the class, it includes access to the class, replay for the class, and also a limited edition hair care bundle. So you will receive product shipped to you once the class has completed. You will also get access to the Q&A session during the class. Now, for the best value, we have a VIP bundle for the class. The VIP bundle is where in that class you get access to the class, you get everything in tier 1, you get everything in tier 2. You also get an upgraded version of the tier 2 bundle. So you get what we call a mega bundle. That bundle will come with serums, shampoo, conditioner, all full size, that will be mailed out to you. Also included in that, you will get a free one-on-one virtual consultation for 45 minutes with moi. This is not during the class. This is not in the class. This will be scheduled for a date after the class so that you can do a consultation and we can dive deep into your personal hair care problems. My consults are traditionally 30 minutes for $97. For being a part of the VIP tier, you get a 45-minute consultation because I know the first 15 minutes is traditionally salutations, getting information. But in that 45 minutes, we will dive deep into what your hair needs. We will create a regimen for you. We will talk all about whatever issues you are experiencing with your hair in the VIP tier. The VIP tier has limited seats and I only have 9 left. Okay, I cannot do 200 virtual consultations. So I'm limiting the VIP tier. There's only 9 seats left in the VIP tier. Okay, so get registered for the hair growth master class. That class is September the 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern time. If you can't make it to the class, you do still get access to the replay no matter which tier you choose. Replay access is a part of all 3 tiers. Now on yesterday, I did an announcement of 2 things that we have going on right now. 1, I need beta testers. I need product testers. I am building an ultimate product testing team for Elite Hair Care products, as well as Miss Crystal Williams products, as well as our private label products, because we do manufacture for other people. So if you are someone who's interested in getting free products, 1, 2, being a part of the growth process for Elite Hair Care, as well as my other brands, where you will be teaching, you will be sampling our newer products that we are about to release, products that we are thinking about releasing. You will help us in the design process, the ingredient process. This is something that you can get involved when it comes on to the Elite Hair Care brand, Miss Crystal Williams brand, and our Surmount Group manufacturing brand, where we manufacture for other companies. You will receive monthly samples where all you have to do is give us feedback on what you like, what you don't like, what we should add, what we shouldn't add. You will also be a part of our private exclusive platform where we will be able to interact and you can give detail, you can ask questions when it comes onto the products, the sampling, all of that good stuff. This is a private platform. Remember, my actual formulas are my intellectual property, hence the reason why this is requiring a membership, because I cannot have any and everybody in this group. Absolutely not. These are not things that I want to get out to the public. This is gold in a bottle. It's like Willy Wonka when he tested all of the children that got the golden ticket to see if they were gonna sell what was it, the everlasting gobstopper to the slime guy. Same thing. So if you do it, make sure that you wholeheartedly want to do this. And of course, to end it all, we are having an Elite Experience raffle. So on yesterday, I announced that we are doing a raffle that will be drawn live on September 28th. So the raffle will run through September 28th. You guys know I have not done a raffle in years. The last raffle I did, I gave away 32-inch and 40-inch TVs. That was during Black Friday like 3 years ago. I haven't done a raffle since then. Can you use the River Hair RX on low porosity hair? Yes, because if the low porosity hair is weak, it needs protein. Absolutely. Absolutely. So we are doing an Elite Experience raffle. There are 3 winners for the raffle. The first winner, which is the grand prize winner, that winner gets it all. So I will be flying to your city, no expense to you whatsoever. Outside of your raffle ticket. Raffle tickets are $2, you guys. That's it. The raffle tickets are $2. I will fly myself to you. I will spend a total of 48 hours with you. Of course, there will be moments within the 48 hours that we will not spend together because we will be sleeping, right? But I will be spending 48 hours with you. You will get a full-on hair makeover valued at up to $1,200. This is the grand prize winner, you guys. I fly to you. I will be giving you a hair makeover. We will do a pre-makeover consultation before I even come to you, so I know what I need to bring to do and service you. This is including our alopecia replacement service. That's why I said it's up to $1,200. You will pay for nothing when it comes on to the grand prize winner, second or even third prize winner, okay? Once we do your hair care makeover, the first day, we will be hanging out. I will be taking you to the mall. We will be going around your city so I can see what your city is like. This is only available to people in the United States, and you have to be over 18, okay? So let's just make that clear. We will be doing a day together, spending an entire day together. After we do your hair makeover, you're going to get cute. You're going to get your makeup on. You're going to get nice and fly. And we are going to go to a 5-star dinner. I am not taking you to a 2-star dinner. We're about to go eat. We're about to go drink. We're about to go celebrate the fact that you are the grand prize winner of the Elite Experience raffle. Yes. You will also receive a tote bag filled with what we call the Elite Mega Pack. The Mega Pack is going to be over $300 worth of Elite Hair Care and Miss Crystal Williams product. All of this is included in the grand prize. Only one person can win the grand prize. Only one person can win the second prize. Only one person can win the third prize. Okay, so that's for the grand prize winner. Second place winner will receive an Elite Mega Bundle with over $200 worth of Elite Hair Care product. You will also receive a tote bag, which is a tote bag that we have not released to the public. No one has access to this. Okay, no VI. If you're in the U.S. Virgin Islands, you can be in the raffle. You have to be a U.S. territory or in the U.S. Okay, so U.S. Virgin Islands, yes. You can also. I will come to the Virgin Islands. It's still a U.S. territory. Okay, Puerto Rico, same thing. Guam, same thing. Right. Anyway, for the second prize winner, you will also get a tote bag that has unreleased product in it that no one has seen. It will also have unreleased merch in that and also unreleased tote bag in that. Okay, so the second prize winner gets a ton of product. You also get a $100 gift card for Miss Crystal Williams as the second prize winner. So you get product and a gift card. Third prize winner, you will get an Elite Essentials pack. That package will have almost $200 worth of Elite Hair Care and Miss Crystal Williams product, and you will also get an unreleased Elite Hair Care tote bag with some goodies in it as well. Okay, so what if I use my VPN and participate? I'm in the Caribbean. Well, Merle, that is your choice. When you guys sign up for the raffle, it asks you your first name, your phone number, your email address, and what city and state are you in. Okay, if you are in the UK, this raffle does not work for you. I will have another raffle for internationals because I will already be going to the international country anyway, so it won't be something that will be hard to do. This particular raffle is for anyone in the US and US based territories, and you have to be over 18 years old. So there will be 3 winners announced on September 28th at 4 p.m., which is a Sunday. I will be announcing the winners on live. I will call the winner on live because I want the winners to know that they won. Can you buy more than one raffle ticket? Absolutely. The raffle tickets are $2, you guys. Again, outside of your raffle ticket, there are no hidden fees. There are no taxes. This is not a game show, okay? There are no additional costs to you outside of your raffle tickets. You can buy one ticket, you can buy 20 tickets. It's your choice. Okay? The raffle will be held on September 28th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be calling the winners on live because I want people to know that this is real. This is not a game. I don't gal people. I don't build my business that way, and I don't run myself with unmoral things. So to get into the raffle, to be a part of the beta team, the link is also in the description box of this video. You can also go to crystalslinks.com, or you can go to either one of my websites, elitehaircareusa.com. Click the menu button. You will see the names, one for the raffle, one for the beta team. Same thing on misscrystalwilliams.com. The links are also there. So you have access to get to these regardless of what site you're on, or you can go directly to the description box and click those links. Same thing for the class. Access to the class is also there. Okay? So for you to get involved, all you need to do is go click the link, get yourself signed up, sign up for the raffle, sign up for the beta testing team. People who sign up for the beta testing team, let me explain to y'all something. The beta testing team is not a joke. Yes, you're getting free product every single month. Every single month you will get product for you to test and give me your feedback virtually. It's not something that you got to fly to me. We don't have to have no conference calls. We're not doing any of that. I need feedback because I know that at this moment I got 47 unreleased products. 47 products that I have physically sat down with my brain and literally created. But I can't test all my own products all the time. Like, I test them on me. Of course, I'm not going to send you something where your hair is going to fall out, because my hair would have fallen out. But outside of me, I need to know how these products work for you guys. You are my consumer. I am a consumer packaged good. Keyword here is consumer. So if my consumers can't give me feedback and tell me, hey, Crystal, first of all, it smells like crap. I don't like it. It stinks. Hey, Crystal, I don't like the way it made my hair feel. I'm natural. I'm low porosity. I'm this, I'm that. And it made my hair feel like this. Okay, so that tells me I need to go and improve it. But I can only do that with the help of you guys. Okay, so sign up for the beta testing team. I definitely am wholeheartedly in need of people to help me when it comes on to making sure that we are developing quality products that actually give results, that actually deliver. Thus far, I've done that on my own. But as I grow, I can't do it by myself. I can constantly ask my staff to go wash their hair at home. I do that right now. But how many times am I going to ask the same people to do it? They're not giving me a diverse crowd of people who have different hair situations that I can help, and also help grow other people's businesses too, because I write formulas for other people. So I have 47 products right now that are unreleased. My spritz, shampoos, the Voila collection. It's waiting. It's ready and waiting. But I want to test it first. I want to see what it does for different hair textures and types. Okay? So those 3 things you guys can go do. I appreciate everybody who joined the live. Thank you guys so much for staying on the live with me through the different situations of the lagging of the things going out, the signal, all that good stuff. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the live. I appreciate everybody for being a part of the live. Of course, you guys always visit elitehaircareusa.com. All of the Elite Hair Care shampoos, conditioners, leave-ins, and hair masks and treatments are 40% off. No code is needed. That sale runs through tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. So please go and grab whatever it is that you need, whether it be your hair lacks moisture, strength, or your scalp is just being abused because of you. Okay? And I'll see everybody in class on September the 7th, where we will be diving deep and really homing in how to get your hair to grow longer, stronger, and of course, healthier. I'm about to go inside. I'm at warehouse now. I got a lot of work to get done. I'm actually working on a new shampoo right now. I started the shampoo 2 days ago. I had to let it rest, which it needs to rest for about 48 hours. So I'm now going to go and wash Darlie's hair with the shampoo. But again, like I said, you guys, I appreciate you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. And I'll see everybody in class or on the raffle. Peace.